playing 5-10 at 7 Mile in San Diego while I'm visiting my parents. In this first hand, I have Queen 9-7-6 double suited in the big blind and getting 5-1 on a call, so I need to realize 17% equity, closing the action as well. I respect position, and this hand will have trouble playing multi-way as it rarely makes the nuts. The most common way it hits is with flush draws, and it won't be a good one. Tempting, but you know my style. I stay disciplined and fold this mediocre hand. I would prefer a one-way type of hand that doesn't look as pretty like a Broadway pair or suited ace, since those would be easier to play. Next up, I have ace king 4 deuce with a suited ace. Nothing special, but on the button facing 2 limps, I limp along. I don't have an open limping strategy, but I limp behind playing position with some of the weaker parts of my range, and maybe even some aces if players behind are aggressive and like to raise. I found, at least in the games I play at, players like to be the first raiser, but not the 3-better. The small blind pots it, and we're closing the action getting a great price of 5-1 again. This time in position though. The problem is our ace and our king are basically worthless because of the raiser. He could have aces or kings. We only have diamonds and can't really flop much else with this hand, so I make the discipline laydown once again. I promise all the hands don't end pre-flop. Here I have king 8-7 with a low suit, so pretty bad kings, and face a raise over a limp. This is a standard call for me in position. If there are multiple callers with dead money, then it could be worth a 3-bet to lower the SPR with my stack size of less than 100 big blinds if I was out of position. We go to a 4-way flop where I flop a super full house. King's full with a 7, so another 7 would be likely drawing dead. The limper leads for 80, likely drawing dead with that 7. And what is the best course of action? It could be better to raise and get in as much money against ace-7 thinking it is ahead and not afraid of boats yet. I decide on a call and face a much bigger relative bet of 250 on the turn. This is my one question for the vlog. Each one gets one. Do you raise all in or call and hope to see the all in bet on the river? I decided on a call and didn't get called after villain checked the river. Could I have gotten paid if I raised the turn? We will never know, but we can debate if it was the better play. Now I have king queen jack 10 single suited in the small blind with the under the gun straddle on, and it folds to me. Easy raise, and we go 3 ways to a good flop. Jack 8-4 2 spades. Top pair, gut shot, and a flush draw. I was thinking at the table I have a perfect stack size to check raise all in, but I think a bet is a little bit better. The turn is no good, and now we have to check, and facing a pot size bet, I think we just have to fold with the possible straight out there and now a mediocre hand. Frustrating hand to say the least. Last hand, I get ace, king, queen, queen, rainbow in the big blind, and it's a similar hand strength to the king, king, 8-7 single suited hand from before, but a couple of key differences in the hand. Dead money callers, we are out of position this time, and we're also shorter stacked. You want to take advantage of post flop in position and get rid of it out of position. All leading to a 3-bet, committing ourselves, but of course the nit gets no action, which in this case was a good thing. This never would have happened in San Luis Obispo, where I usually play and live. So am I a nit that just takes advantage of his player pool? Let me know in the comment section below.